How I got into art was a very interesting tale. Art to me was always kind of like interesting. Like as a kid, I did the simple kid thing of drawing on the wall, and of course I got my butt busted. But you know, my parents never really knew like that would really be the case. The only person in the family that know that I kind of have a little bit of an implication towards art was my grandmother at that time. My birth father was a good artist himself in his own right, but you know, never really. My parents were very unattentive when I was younger, so it kind of left me by myself, a little isolated a lot of the time. Not having too many friends didn't help. So a lot of the time, as I got older, I got more and more into drawing and stuff like that. And I had more of an implication towards art as a means of like escapism. Like the same reason like some people like use like social media or playing games or reading as escapism, I kind of use drawing as mine, kind of letting my imagination roam free. And that's the best part of art, is that you can really experiment and do different stuff and do characters that you would not normally do. Like for me, the reason I got into painting, like I said in some streams, were because of Alex Ross. And looking at other painted artists, you really can see a lot of the influence, like Bill Sienkiewicz, Alex Ross, and others. There's tons of different painted artists that I look up to. And doing art is very amazing. You can really let your imagination roam free and do these things that you would not really see. Like doing digital art can be just as gratifying for me. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be doing a video game character or a show character. Doing art is amazing and freeing, whether it's regular painted or digital, or just doing that thing you wouldn't really see much of. Whatever character, whether it's penciling or just inking or painting, art can be very gratifying and freeing because you're just having that moment where you're just letting your imagination run wild and you're kind of just having fun with it. And doing characters, whether it's like just something in general, like a character that you could relate to, or a character that you wouldn't really see much of, like whether it's regular art or digital. For me, how I got into digital was just kind of everybody wanted me to experiment, and that's the best part of doing art, is you can really experiment and have that fun side of things. Try different things, try different medias, push yourself in these unique ways that really up the ante. And doing art is not just about putting a pen to paper. For me, at least, it's about escapism. Like even with the channel, doing these different things, being creative, having fun with it, you know, shedding a little bit of knowledge on my own part, and just being myself. Drawing and doing art, it can be very draining, but it also can be very gratifying. If you're just having fun. And I think for me, doing this over the past few years, just painting, doing characters I wouldn't normally think of to do, it can be very fun. How I got into it was just the simplest thing. But just doing it now, like over the last few years, it's just been having fun with it. And I think that's the most important thing about doing art in the art form, is just having that aspect of fun. And if you're not having fun, then it's really, you know. So, like, with this channel, doing this stuff, it's really amazing. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. And, but yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. And it's very fun, you know. Yeah.